Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back at our Kingdom of Ballet in Going Medieval. Before we start today's episode, there are some exciting news. This game has been just released from Early Access into Going Medieval 1.0. And right out of the box, there are a few visual changes that I have noticed. It seems like there's more foliage around the ground, and in my opinion, this game looks much nicer right now. But the biggest difference that I have noticed is in the research tree. They have completely reworked how the research tree looks. Instead of having old text boxes on the nodes, they have added icons to this research tree, and this is much easier to read. However, it's not just updated new looks, they have actually added bunch of new stuff into the research tree as well. I have noticed there's some completely new stuff on the library research path, and they have added drawbridges to the defensive structures as well. So there are actually quite a bit of stuff that we need to look into and figure out how they work. So in today's episode, we could look into some of those things. So without further ado, let's get going. First of all, it says our animals are hungry. I don't know why no one is feeding them because we do have hay to feed them. So let's fix that quickly and send someone to feed the animals. Okay, with that out of the way, there are a few things that we need to focus on in this episode. First of all, we need to build the gatehouse door quickly. It was destroyed during the last raid. Well, actually, we accidentally deconstructed the door during the last raid. But we need to fix that first. Then we are in the process of building a new infirmary right here, so we need to continue the work on that building as well. The main thing I want to focus on is that this new update has changed the requirement for assigning some particular buildings such as library, kitchen or the workshop. Because of that, right now our library and the workshop counts as spare rooms instead of a respected room type. Oh, I almost forgot, we actually started building a training ground as well. So there are a lot of small things that we need to do to get our kingdom back on track. Let's address them one by one. First of all, the workshop now requires a couple of shelves in there, and we already started building some shelves and that should fix it. With the addition of new shelves, our workshop is now correctly assigned as a workshop room. Next thing we need to fix is the library. So the library now requires at least one research table, 2 bookshelves and at least one scholar's lectern. The scholar's lectern is one of the new things that had been added to this game. So in order to build it, first we need to unlock it. So I did see that right here. We do have the required chronicles to unlock this, so let's go ahead and do that, shall we? So we need to actually build it inside our library. So it should be in here. Oh, it's not a big building. We can definitely fit that inside our library. So where would be a good place to build this? We need to keep enough space for our bookshelves and a little bit of space to move around as well. So this right next to this research table seems like a good place for it, isn't it? Yeah, I like this space much more, so let's build it here. Once this is constructed, this should assign this room as a library once again, and we should get all the productivity bonuses from that. We do have the library built in back on, and now the game is telling us to hold an event. It seems like there's new event in the library, so let's check it out, shall we? Oh, the setup is similar to all the other events. We do have our participants. We do require a librarian though. You know what? Lulua is the researcher right now, so let's make her the new librarian. Oh, it seems like there are new roles as well. We need to check them later. So what are the requirements for the librarian? She do need a private bedchamber. Ooh, I was just thinking about building some private quarters for our people, because right now they're all sleeping on this long hallway. So I think it's about time we start providing some proper bedchambers for our people. And this right here next to infirmary seems like a good place for it, isn't it? Actually, before building the bedchambers, let's fill in these gaps so we have a little bit more space to work with. We need to be careful to leave enough space for our castle at the tip of this peninsula, but I think we can work with this. So once this is filled in, we can start building our bedchambers. I have just found out something really cool in this update. We can now set sowing period for our crop fields. That means we no longer have to manually stop planting at the late autumn. We can actually set this to whatever we want to and it will stop planting at that particular date. So for example, these cabbages usually take 3 days to grow. So let's place the last sowing date to 8th of autumn and it should automatically stop planting after that. Oh, this is really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to all the crop fields we have in this map. Our people have filled in the gaps pretty quickly, so let's go ahead and plan out the new bed chambers. For the width, let's go 6 tiles, and for the lengths, let's go as same as all the other buildings. I'm gonna keep a 1 tile gap as the access road to these buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect! We have 11 tiles in length. That means we can have 5 tiles each. So we're gonna have 2 rooms right here, and we need a doorway and a window for each room. Let's build this and have a doorway right here and a window right here, and that means we need a 1 wall right here. So I'm gonna do the same thing for this room as well. A doorway and a window. I think that should be more than enough space for private bed chambers. We can actually mirror this on right here and have another 2 rooms right here as well. But I think 2 rooms should be enough for right now. So let's add some windows and doorways to this. Window here and another window here. I don't want these to look like columns. Let's change that. And then we need to add some doorways. And these are new private bed chambers. A safe haven. You sighted a pale, halting figure near the perimeter of Purley. As he approached, it became clear that Goodwin had been bleeding from a deep gash and needed to rest. It was for honor, Goodwin gasped. Would you grant him respite? Oh, we are getting another settler. I think we have space for another one. Let's check out his skills. He has 17 on art and 15 on mining. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we have Goodwin as the new settler of our kingdom. Our settlement is slowly growing and I'm really excited for it. We have our first bed chamber constructed, so let's assign Luya to this room. That means we now should be able to assign Luya as our new librarian. Where was the librarian? Oh, there it is. Yes, assign her as the librarian. What is it complaining about? Role duty schedule missing. Oh, we need to assign schedules, don't we? Let's have 2 hours in the morning as librarian work. Wait, what happened? Oh, my bad. It's not Goodwin we need to schedule. It should be Luya. So let's assign her 2 hours in the morning. And yep, that should fix everything. Now we have a new librarian in our settlement. We now may be able to plan some events as well. Wait, who are you? Oh, I almost forgot. We do have a beggar visiting our settlement, don't we? Let's see what you want. A beggar in need. Can you spare some sustenance for a poor soul in need? Yeah, I guess we can. I think we had a lot of packaged meals in our cellars, so we might be able to offer him some of that. Where is it though? There's so many things in here, I can't even find it. Wait, there's an option to select meals? Oh, that's really handy. So that's the package meal. I guess you need to. Yeah, I think we can afford to do that. Points of interest available. You have various points of interest marked on your regional map. Points of interest on the regional map, loot stash. Oh, there's loot stashes in the game now? Okay, this game has so many new things that I had no idea even existed. Okay, we need to work towards unlocking the regional map and trading and all the good things comes with it. But it is gonna take some time to do. Today we have built some private bed chambers, assigned a librarian, and checked out some of the new things in the new update. So this to me seems like a good place to end the episode. If you guys have enjoyed this playthrough, please leave a like. And if you have any tips or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it. As always, thank you guys for watching, see you all in the next one.